hope you're doing well and welcome to the platform of CodeShift. Okay, so today we're going to be solving the problem Valentine couples. The difficulty level for this problem is cakewalk and the prerequisites required are your basic sortings. So this is your educator Ansh and I hope you like my video. Let's proceed to the problem statement. Let me just summarize the problem statement. There are two groups, one of n boys and other of n girls, numbered from 1 to n. You're given two arrays A and B containing n numbers each, denoting the height of boys and girls in the group. You have to form n couples where each couple will consist of one boy and one girl. Each couple has a likeliness value, where my likeliness value is nothing but height of the girl in the couple plus height of the boy in that couple. Now you have to form n couples in such a way such that maximum of the likeliness values of all the couples is minimum. Note that no boy and girl can form one couple. Okay, now let me summarize the problem statement. The problem is saying that basically we have a list of boys, which is A, and a list of girls, which is B. And I'm given the height of the boys and girls in this particular configuration. Now, I have to arrange, or basically I have to form my boys and girls in such a way such that whenever I pair my boys and girls together, firstly it should form exactly n pairs, or basically the entire formation should be of n length, and the maximum of all these values, the maximum of all these particular values should be minimum possible, right? That is what the problem is saying, that you can arrange A and B in any way, but such that whenever you form couples or whenever you form pairs in that particular configuration, the maximum value of all those particular configurations should be as minimum as possible, right? Now, how could we approach this particular problem? The approach for this problem is simple. What you can do is, the idea is that simple, you can just sort my A array in ascending order and you can sort your B array in descending order. So B dot sort, let's say my reverse is true. So basically I'm sorting A in my ascending order and B in my descending order. Now what happens due to sorting this? Because of sorting this, the starting element or the minimum element of A will be paired with the maximum element of B. This is the idea. And then the second minimum of A will be paired with second maximum of B. And so on we'll pair. So this is the optimal configuration, because if we pair my maximum with anything apart from the minimum element, then my maximum plus any other element will be greater and it will dominate the meta. So we have to pair our maximum element with the smallest element possible. That's why we are sorting one in the descending order and we are sorting the another in ascending order, so that we can pair the smallest element with the largest element, the second smallest element with the second largest element, and so on, such that we can optimize our answer to be minimum possible, right? So this is the approach for this particular problem. Just sort my A array in the ascending order, sort my B array in the descending order, traverse them, traverse them linearly, and calculate the value of AI plus Bi. And whichever value out of all this is maximum, that is my minimum maximum possible. Like out of all the maximums possible, that particular maximum value will be my minimum. Like the minimal value possible out of all the configurations, right? So this is the approach of solving this particular problem. Now let us see the code for this particular problem for better understanding. So let us proceed with the coding section. Okay, now let us try and understand the code for the following problem. So here in my main function, for each of my test case, firstly I take input my n, then I initialize my two vectors of n length, then I input my array A and B according to the input format, and after inputting I call my solve function to do the entire processing. In my solve function, as we discussed in the approach section, firstly we take both our arrays. We sort our A array in my ascending order and we sort our B array in descending order, firstly by sorting it and reversing the ascending order, which makes it into the descending order. Now we initialize our result as A of 0 plus B of 0, and then just simply traverse in the array and calculate the maximum of all the configurations of A of I plus B of I, right? So in pairing this way, we'll get our optimal answer. So after that, our answer will be stored in the result configuration. So we print the result for each and every case. So yeah, this becomes the code for solving this particular problem. Now let us run our code on the sample test cases to understand whether everything is working correctly or not. So as you can see, we got the exact output according to the output format. Now let us submit our code on the actual test cases to understand whether everything is working. perfectly or not. Okay, so as you can see, we got the correct answer for the following problem, and yes, this becomes a valid approach to solve this particular problem. Right? Now let us discuss what mistakes people can make in solving this problem. So here, the main observation was that by simply sorting and pairing the elements in such a fashion, we can get our answer. So if that particular observation was clear, I think the problem is fairly simple. Just take input according to the format and just sort the array and get your answer using simple for loops and if statements. Yeah, this becomes the idea for solving this problem, and this is the learning you get from watching my video. I hope you like this video. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.